to part 73 of the Lady Prince 100 Baby Challenge. And in this episode, we're getting so close to end this, in this generation. Prince gets a new man. Dulcibella, Doily, Poet Man, and Hammer age up. Who is this gentleman caller here? I'm missing something. I'm trying to see his name real quick. I don't have the piece of paper that tells me who the baby daddies are. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, Bo. Open.
It only hovered over his name for like a few seconds. Here it is. Solomon Colgate. Sounds like toothpaste. Welcome, Solomon Colgate. What's up? And we got one more after this. One more baby daddy. And we're done for this generation. And we get to reveal the third Lady Prince that will take over in the steampunk legs that I've built. So that's good. I'm halfway through the first generation. I'm about to say generation. Yeah, because I'm doing 2 generations now for the Male Hunter Baby Challenge. I'm doing 2 generations like I did with the season 2 with the Zev Hunter Baby Challenge. There's 1 generation there, and I'm working on the 2nd generation. Well, I'm going to pause on the second generation. You want to know why? I got enough content to the till the 14th of August. So I'm going to wait until I get caught up. Okay. I'm actually not gonna do anything else until the new pack comes out, which will be in a couple weeks for me, and I can't wait. There's gonna be 3 Eco Lifestyle Lexus, one for 40 by 30, 50 by 40, and 20 by 30, and all build sizes. So, and those 3. Anyways, I'm tongue-tied tonight. I can't. It feels like I can't speak. It feels like every time I do commentary, I'm coughing. I don't know why. Remember the last time I did commentary, my head was hurting. I had a freaking migraine. You know what it was? I was sleep deprived. Because it wasn't a caffeine headache. I wasn't dehydrated. I wasn't stressed out. It's because I was sleep deprived. I didn't know I was. I thought I was getting plenty of sleep. But no. My husband gave me some melatonin, some little sleep gummies, and that took care of it. Wow, I would have never have guessed that that's why I was having a migraine. Yeah, I don't get headaches. I get migraines, and they suck. And I couldn't hardly focus last night. It's like last night when I went to take some ibuprofen. It's like my head was hurting. It got worse instead of better. You know, my head hurts. So I get those kind of headaches or migraines that it starts on the right side of my head, right side of my brain, and then migrates down toward my neck and my shoulder. That sucks. You know, it first starts like in the front, and then it moves all the way back toward the back of my head, down my neck and my shoulder, and it just throbs like squeezing my brain. It sucks. But I'm better, and I can't stop coughing. I don't understand. We're gonna age you up. Can't stop yawning either. It's like in the middle of the night. We're aging up. Hammer. What's up, Hammer? What's up? Yep. Agent Hammer and Poet Man. Good. Also, when I was talking about the 3 Eco Lex builds I'm thinking about building with Eco Lifestyle. The third one, the 20x30 I'm saving for gameplay. I'm going to start a Rags to Riches series. And James Turner gave me that idea. Not intentionally. I was watching his video of his early access. He did a video of him. Rags to Riches. It was like a little mini video or something. And it gave me an idea. So I did the red orange Lex that I've built and put up. Well, I'm going to recreate it again. This time using eco-friendly stuff. The first one of them is going to be dark, using dark colors. And the other one's going to be using light colors. And then you're going to have this red orange looking thing. Because that's the colors my friend Tom wants me to use for the build. And it's fun. I don't mind recreating it. I'm just calling Eco Lex 3 this time. I'm not going to call... Actually, it's going to be built during gameplay. You know, like the other Rags to Riches, where Prince's son Alex builds an off-the-grid Lex house, you know, from scratch. That's what we're going to be doing in this Rags to Riches. Only we're not going to build on a 40x30 lot. We're going to be building on a 20x30. I think that'd be super useful. Anyways, it's going to be short too. It's not like it's going to be a long series. It's going to be a short series, just like the other Rags to Riches I did. You know, building off the grid Lex. Oh, and the second generation of the Male 100 Baby Challenge with Prince. I was thinking he can have parties, but he can still stay quarantined and have parties at the same time. He knows 7 people already. Because when he has his 6 brothers and sisters that you notice at the end of each generation, I see all the kids I aged up from kids to teenagers, and I only age up the next generation to young adult. So that's good. I could still have... Remember that video? I don't know if y'all seen it. I did a gender swap cast video of the Lex crew. Like, what if they were opposite genders? I put that house... I also made a gingerbread Lex. It was like, I call it Candyland Lex or something, and I put that down right across the street from where my second generation male prince lives. I'm calling him Brud because I never used that name from the episode The Rock, Stan's doppelganger, Brud Parsnip. I never used that name for some reason, and I don't know why. So I'm using it. His name's Brud Prince. Still Prince. This is the son of Isambard Prince. He lives right across the street from the male version, not male. It's just like the opposite gender, like crew. He can't get with Lady Kai because technically that is his aunt. And he can't get with the female version of that I originally made from the gender swap cast video of the Lex crew. I did a female version of Prince, who kind of reminds me of the female Doctor from Doctor Who, a 13th Doctor. Yeah. So he can't get with her because might as well, he looks related, but he can get with the female version of Reginald J. Priest, and the female version of Stanley Tweedle. You can get whipped out.
Slarfa! Taro!
Anyways. Hope it's not too confusing. He knew... Okay, the second generation prince knows his family, that the remaining 6 of his family, of his siblings, and his father and 5 of his siblings before he moved out, and his parents, his mother and father. The mother was just some random person his environment prince hooked up with, and ended up with the second generation. Wow. I can't believe there's 2 more episodes left of this generation. Yeah, and 790's gone. I move out 790 when I have to get with the next guy because it opens up 1 extra space in the household. And I need that 1 extra space for when I bring in the last child. I'm not getting rid of 790. I'm moving 790 to the next house where my 3rd generation my 3rd generation lady prince is gonna live. Like, for instance, the steampunk Lex. That's the next Lex house we're gonna be in for 30 episodes. And then the 4th generation, we're going back to Solani. I was going to use the Lex house that I made for Prince. That's one of the tropical Lex houses that I made for Prince in the Super Sim Challenge. One with the glass floor. I was going to use that, but it wasn't made for 100 Baby Challenge. I was like, I might as well renovate it. Might as well build something totally new. With my new style, like do Lex design. And that's what I did. It kind of looks like this. A second generation prince of the Male 100 Baby Challenge. The house kind of looks similar. Only we got the same floors, but we got different colored walls. We got the same counters, the same place, the same color swatches of the tables and chairs, but we got a different stove, a different fridge. The house is a different size. It's not as big as this one. This one's a 50 by 40 on a 50 by 50 lot. The one I made for the Male 100 Baby Challenge prints is on 40 by 30. It's like this but smaller. It's slightly smaller. And it's on the opposite side. I mean, the kitchen's on the opposite side. Which is good, I guess. Yeah, it's a little smaller, and it's just the right size. And it's on the ground, kind of like this one. But it doesn't have a moat like this one does. It's... For the first generation Male 100 Baby Challenge prince, he's got that lava-looking terrain paint. That's custom content. I like it. And I used it again. So it's kind of mixed between this one and the Crash Lex build that I used in the first generation Lady Prince 100 Baby Challenge. In this series, the first generation of the Crash Lex build. It's kind of like that, but with a new Lex design. And with these colors. Mostly blue. It's like I'm using yellow and blue. But it's mostly blue. And I don't have carpet in the kitchen. that kind of carpet. I have different carpet. Yeah, I have different carpet. And there's enough for every type of skill. Yeah, and the second generation of the Male 100 Baby Challenge prints That'll also be 32 episodes, which will equal that total of 64 episodes. I wasn't going to make it very long, but the first generation Prince only had 41 kids total. 41. That's 36 of his own plus 5 grandkids. That's it. So that means the second generation Prince really has to haul butt. I'm not kidding. He has to have 59 kids plus grandkids. That includes grandkids. 59. That's a lot. And then his generation, the last kid he has, is going to be for the last kid, he's going to be part of the rags to riches that I plan on doing. So it doesn't matter. It's rags to riches is not going to be just about Zever, which is the male version of Zev's made up twin brother, but it's going to be Zev and Zever. They're going to be in it together. Who says you can't use two people to do a rags to riches? James Turner did it, and when Dine Out came out, he did two siblings. Same with Get Together, 2 siblings. Why not? He can do it. I can do it. So we're gonna do our homework, which is great. You always gotta make sure we're caught up. That's the reason my kids are getting sick in this game. They get sick out of nowhere. Or it's right before school starts and they get sick. Are you kidding me? This is a load of crap. That's why this this generation was longer than my others. Because kids kept getting sick. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I know how long the Male 100 Baby Challenge with Kai, I know how it was 70-something episodes. I want the third generation to not be that long with the grandchild version of the 100 Baby Challenge. I posted something about it in a Sims 4 group and nobody said anything to me. I bet they were just speechless. Anyways, it's the end of this episode, so stay tuned for 74, where we have the final baby daddy. So stay tuned for part 74.